What's going on, guys? It's Shawnee Salami. Today we're doing Slaughter of Coxwell. We're defending it and we're using the Greatsword on the Vanguard. Quick tip here, if you run into the fire, one, more importantly, it gets this like annoying stage over with, and two, you don't get a death. It didn't count as a death on the stat line, so that's kind of funny. So if you're new, I skip around when nothing's happening, and we run around for a really long time just to get killed by a javelin that I didn't see. It's kind of funny how quiet the start to the game is, and they still haven't broken through. So now we see this guy hiding behind the door, so we go next to him. And this actually works pretty well. We do get a few kills here. I think that was the guy that was crouching too, so it looked like he was like role-playing, joking around kind of thing. But, you know, it actually kind of worked, and we cleared out almost everyone there. Okay, so now we're finally in the swing of the action. Took them a little bit to get through, so we're gonna defend the wood pile so that they can't get the fire. They're making a pretty good push. When I'm looking this back at this, I think the game wasn't full yet. I just finished this and it's going up, so by the end of it I know it will be, but it looks to me like maybe this is like 20 versus 20. What I'm really excited about is in the upcoming update that they keep delaying over and over again is a lot of things, like the new cosmetics, of course, but what they're going to be doing with the queues is now there's only going to be 64s team objectives, so that if you don't want to do TDM, you don't have to do that. But I used to really love the 40 player ones, which is kind of what the vibe of this game is so far, since it hasn't filled up yet. For 40, so 40 players is going to be on the main page, but the appeal of it is you're going to have like team deathmatch and stuff like that in there. So it'll give like two different things, because I don't know, I feel like when you have less people it gives more room to operate. It just feels like if it's not on the main page, most players aren't going to do it, so it feels a little too easy. I don't know what I was thinking here. So I go for two jabs, and it's very obvious they're not going to hit. But he also did a very good job with his movement and footwork to avoid it. But it was also, I don't know what I was thinking. That was definitely not a good play by me. And the most rare of sights as an archer got me up. This guy goes for a risky revive trying to get me up, so I do the same and return the favor to the other guy that he was going to go for, because, you know, give back a little bit. Looking back at this video, I don't know why I kept going for so many jabs. Usually I do like one warm-up game and then record a game, but today I just went right into it, so maybe that was why. I saw it was Coxwell, and I don't really have a recording up of that yet, so that's why I figured just go in blind. Really solid 1vx, and then we do a little feint, avoid its hit, and excel through. That team damage warning you're about to see is going to be a recurring theme in this video. I did do a lot of team damage, and like I said, I was just got up and played. I didn't do a warm-up when I saw it was Coxwell. So, like I said, this isn't my... I feel like I've said this the last few, but it hasn't been my usual gameplay standards, I guess I'd call it. But we still did really well. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here, this looks like it may be an autopilot moment, but to be honest, I didn't see anyone really defending the gate. Which I don't blame them for, because this objective is pretty automatic. Like, there's not much you could do. But I figured, whatever. Just go in and try and defend it. Get a few more seconds into the next objective. Like, keep more time rolling. I kept thinking that other guy was going to come back, but then I noticed he's healing, so I kind of give up on that. This guy with the poleaxe seemed to know what he was doing, and even though I got killed by someone with the falchion, credit to the poleaxe guy. That was a great little duel by him. For some reason, I thought that overhead was going to hit him, but he excelled right through me. A thing I was struggling with is I know Vanguard, I heard at least, you're supposed to flank more, but I just play every class like it's a knight in the front lines. These two guys flourish at each other, which is the universal sign of a duel, so we leave them to it. And it leads us to a free archer kill, so everyone wins. This is something that annoys me about Coxwell, so we're going to be fast forwarding a ton right here, because I feel like it's just a lot of walking around in between objectives waiting for them to come, so I apologize, that's a little irritating to watch. This objective also is one that kind of feels automatic outside of this gold in like the center. So what I do is try and defend those ones because I really don't think it's worth it to try and like get those ones on the side when it's just too hard. So up here, if you start putting up like barricades and flags, this is a lot of team damage. I'm so sorry. A lot of like flags, barricades, you could all hang out up there defending it. And I think that's the best course of action in a pub. Not a ton of action going on at this point. Not a lot to comment on. We're just trying to stick to the central area. I'm kind of just doing some random swings trying to keep people back, I guess. I don't really know what was going through my head. As much as this isn't like my favorite map, I do enjoy the last objective where we have to stay alive. The real chads of the game are the engineers, don't ever forget it. we get a little overconfident and we start to push out a little far here, but a lot of the teammates that we had fighting with us did the same thing. So I'll give myself a little bit of a pass here. This is a console struggle. I did not mean to laugh. I meant to do the taunt emote, which is more of a funny one, but, you know, that's a console thing. So that'll do it for this one. Like I said, I didn't play my usual level, I feel like. There also didn't feel like there was a lot to comment on. But we hadn't gotten Coxwell on a video yet, so I really appreciate the watch, guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. If not, that's okay too. I'm going to go get some rest. I'm a little tired. Thank you. Have a good one.